So I got something new for you. Welcome back to the channel, by the way. Something that's never been done with a Fox before. And this is going to be a little bit mind-blowing. But trust me, it's real, and I'm about to show you how it's possible. So let's go. So you guys know my good buddy Matt Serpent.
What's up, guys?
Matt works for Ride Tech, and so Matt, we had this discussion, something that's basically never been done with a Fox body that I've seen, that I don't think anybody's seen, is would it be possible to actually eliminate the shockers?
Yes, it is.
We're not kidding. Like, seriously, cut your shock towers out and totally smooth your engine bay. So let's get into exactly how that's possible. All right. So when we're talking about shock towers, if you're not real familiar with it, I'm not sure if that goes, but this is your whole area here. Of course, your strut mounts up through here, and then you got your caster camber plates here. So, Matt, how exactly could we actually eliminate that?
So what we take and do is we've actually designed a SLA setup for this car. So,
Which is short and long.
Yep,
for
short and long.
For the layman terms. I guess we just need to get down here and let's talk and show them.
It's easy to show us.
Yes, those are massive brakes. Put your hand by those brakes. So this is new from Ride Tech.
Yep. So this is something we have in progress. We're looking at having out later on, start of the year or so. So this isn't the final result. What's here in front of you right now?
Kind of a prototype, probably some
exactly.
Few things coming still, but.
So a lot of the issues with your factory setup is a lack of camber gain.
Correct.
Which is where you don't have enough contact patch with your tire on the ground as you're going through a corner, under braking, or any of that. So with this setup with an SLA, that corrects that issue.
Nice.
Basically, you have your upper arm mounts to your frame rail, uses your existing stock bolt holes, and then your lower arm, which will go into your existing either stock K-member or some aftermarket K-members, and use the exact lower arm pivot bolt positions.
So I think, let's start right there. So if you've got a tubular, even if you've got a stock K-member, you can still bolt the suspension on.
Correct.
Like, and if you've got, was it Team Z, Maximum Motorsports, and some other ones. So you don't, it's not like you have to buy this whole elaborate kit to do this. It's basically just this right here.
Correct.
Which is freaking crazy. And like we were talking about earlier about cutting the shock tower, this is how it mounts now.
Yep.
I mean, that's
so once you get your K-member bolt through, none of this is needed.
So that's how that's achieved, guys. This is literally, there's your upper A-arm. And we were actually talking about this earlier because I was like, well, how do you adjust caster camber? And it's just spacers right there, right?
Yep. So like your old early Camaros, all your old hot rods, is you just stick a couple alignment shims in there and it pushes your arm out and you can twist it for your caster adjustment.
This is nuts. Absolutely nuts. All right, let me come around the other side and we'll get a little deeper into this. Okay, so obviously we've got these, and these are S550
correct
brakes.
Yep.
And so it's the hub assembly, everything.
Yep. So an S550 rear hub bolts directly to our spindle. It's a spindle that Ride Tech makes and we'll have with this kit. And then you can direct bolt on either an S550 caliper and rotor setup or your existing 5-lug SN95 setup that a lot of guys are already running.
Wow. So none of the typical Fox body BS that we go through to convert to 5-lug, like literally bolt all this on.
Yes.
And of course, like the track pack brakes, the Shelby brakes, all that stuff will literally bolt onto your Fox.
Yep.
Dude, this is mind-blowing.
Yep. And really, your only modification to the car is right here, your pinch weld at the frame rail.
Right.
You pull down out of the way, leave it there, but just pull it down, and this clamp swirls around it.
Right. So when he's talking about it, it's just, you just cut it right there, and then just hold it down.
Yep.
bolt that in, and you see it just bolts your.
Yep.
Dude, this is game changing.
And the other thing we've got with this too, these will be optional stuff, but front and rear adjustable sway bars.
Right.
Something
Okay.
where right now I believe we only have fixed rate bars for our vehicles.
This is amazing.
You can use your existing factory steering rack.
Wow.
And then if you're using the stock K member, you can actually use your factory tie rod in as well.
So this totally changes the game, and you can still use a lot of stock parts with the car
Exactly.
too.
A lot of
this
stuff
is
you can get off the shelf
crazy.
at your auto parts store.
I mean, like the amount of engineering. I got to shout out the engineer. Who's the engineer on this project?
Well, it's not just me. I'm the project lead, but this was the whole development team on this.
True.
one.
Yeah.
I've had a ton of help with this. I'm still newer to Ride Tech, but it was the whole group effort on this one. I couldn't have done it without the other guys.
Guys, I want you to understand what you're really looking at. This is a game changer. And how's the handling?
It's not even a Fox body anymore. I've had it on my own personal car for quite a while now. I've been driving it.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for those asking about air ride, our Shockwave takes the direct place and bolt-in location of what you see here with the coilover.
So this is it, man. This is I'm gonna say this is probably the new standard. Amazing. And you guys are working on some other stuff that's still kind of in development, though.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll revisit that.
Yeah.
But they've got some serious. I guess we'll give them a little peek. I mean, shit, we might as well. But yeah.
So this is still early in prototyping, but this is our typical 4-link setup.
Wow.
You will take and remove your upper torque boxes, and then our rear cradle bolts to the frame rails,
Got it.
like all of our early stuff if you look at what's existing on our website already. And then this replaces your triangulated geometry.
Okay.
You reuse your lower torque box, and the cradle itself provides the upper A-arm mount location. This works for both 8/8 and 9-inch.
Wow.
You will have to remove your lower arm mount that's on there from the factory.
Okay.
But you will weld on your upper and lower mount, and then it brings your shocks inboard of the frame rail,
Gotcha.
adds a panhard bar, and there's still room for your line to mini tub the car.
Oh, dude, you guys thought of everything. It's freaking crazy. So there you go, guys. So as far as availability, yet to be determined.
We're looking end of the year. We don't have
Okay.
pricing available yet.
So no pricing either, but Ride Tech's always been pretty affordable. Like for what you're getting, it's not.
And we try to, like you saw with the front, is we try to make it so you can still do your existing brake options, or you can get off the shelf at the parts store every day.
Wow.
Try to keep it so you can price it from a basic kit with your stock K member to all-out track stuff.
All the way up. Freaking amazing, dude. I love it.
And we have the stock K member right there on the
Oh yeah, let's get up here and take a look at this real quick. This is a little more, so this is just a cutaway of the factory K member.
Correct.
And that gives you just an idea.
So these spacers are not actually put into the frame rail. This is just here to represent the press.
Right. So yeah, that's frame rail there, but
Yep. So then this is our spindle. We do a steering arm that bolts onto it, and then an adapter bracket to go to your caliper.
dude, that is sick. So if you need a new hub assembly or something like that, you don't have to order some special part. You just go to the parts store, and
Exactly.
that's what I'm talking about. A nice, thick, beefy billet. Very nice. All right, guys. So huge shout out to Matt and Ride Tech. Like I said, game changer.
Oh, yeah.
Serious freaking game changer. I cannot wait to try this stuff out and see it on the track. And you said ride height. You can basically do anything you want.
We'll take and provide a measurement and whatnot off of that, and then you'll have room for adjustment off of where you need it.
Nice. So
You'll be able to fit down to a 17-inch front wheel on it.
infinite adjustability. Like basically do anything you want, and this is gonna be great. So keep us updated. We need pricing and availability, and it's gonna be awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Can't wait to see the first engine bay that's like totally reimagined without shock towers, because that right there is a game changer. You guys killed it. Catch you guys on the next one.